Hey guys, what is up? It is Dunbar Snack. We're here playing some Skyrim, which is going to be awesome. Absolutely love this game. The guy that I make to just kind of start this off is Robingood Sureshot. That's an awesome name. Robingood, by the way, steals from the poor and gives to the poorer because he knows if he steals from the rich and gets caught, they can do something about it. So I kind of want to add a little bit of humor to all this because I know there's a bunch of people who put Skyrim videos out and everything like that. So if I can kind of change it up, make it a little funny, that'll be pretty sweet. So here I am, about ready to get my head cut off. Dragon comes up out of the middle of nowhere, and everybody's freaking out. I don't blame them. I mean, think about it. Dragon pops up where you live, kind of starts wreaking havoc on everybody and everything. Man, that would be a bad day. Ooh, there's even like clouds behind him and everything. So I got to get out of here. Obviously, I don't want to hang around. And amongst the blurry world, I come to find a little keep. And in this keep is a place for me to be able to hide out. I have no idea where he went. I think this commentary would be a lot cooler live. But anyway, so we're running towards the keep. Guy runs in, takes a look, doesn't let me get in. Man, if that'd be going on, I would just plow that guy over. Anyway, so you can see things aren't going too great since the dragon has came. People are injured. People are talking here. This guy's giving some epic words of wisdom. Legends don't destroy villages. But anyway, so he says we got to get out of here. And I agree with that. So we're going to get out of here. We go up these stairs. And lo and behold, there's going to be a dragon up there waiting for me, breathing fire and everything like that. And pretty epic cutscene. Well, I wouldn't call it a cutscene because it's not a cutscene. But anyway, fire does absolutely nothing to me. So I escape. I finally go into this little building here and try to get away from everything. But when I get in here, there's bad guys. So I try to sneak up on them, kill them. There's storm cloaks. We'll kind of get more into that here with the story. But anyway, another thing about Robingood is he comes at the absolute last second, gets the glory, and figures he did all the work. He's pretty cool like that. So you'll see a lot of times I'll just come up, do the epic kill, and it's all done. So anyway, we beat these guys, and then we advance a little bit more, and we find some more guys. So just so you know, by the way, this video, even though it's going to be about like 20 minutes long probably, this is like 3 hours worth of gameplay. Because I got this for Christmas. It was pretty sweet. My wife gave it to me. That's how awesome of a wife I have. She bought me Skyrim, knowing that I'm going to be playing this for a while. Anyway, so go down here. Guess what? There's more guys. So anyway, I'm probably going to be, I don't know, like I do a lot of commentaries on stuff, like play-by-play and everything. I don't know. I think that's how this Skyrim might end up doing. Like I just tell you what's going on and everything like that. Because it's obvious what I'm doing right now. I am killing people, and that was an awesome kill for that last guy. Anyway, the guy I'm with here, who's been with me since the beginning, he's all freaking out about this bear. Leave it up to Robingood Sureshot. Let's take him out. See, I think I'm going to be like expert at the bow just because Robingood sounds like Robin Hood. It's a knockoff, I know. But anyway, so we make it out of that little area here. We make it to this village. Now, this village is going to be like base for everything that I do here now for a little bit because apparently there's a blacksmith here who is going to help us out and get us through all whatever's going on here, what I got to do, which, like I said, you guys are going to find out a little bit more as I go through here. All right, so this guy, he's going to be helping us, like I said. So he's obviously a blacksmith. Gosh, I've just doubled up on saying everything. So I'm sure he'll come in handy to be able to buy us some stuff from, kind of up Robingood Sureshot here and make him a little better. So anyway, he's talking, yada yada. Let's skip ahead. So I find this guy. He owns this little store here. Apparently I walk in, him and his sister or whatever is fighting. And so he's going to give me my very first mission. Now, apparently he's really pissed off because these thieves have come by and they have taken this golden claw, which apparently is really valuable, and he wants me to kill them and get it back. So this guy hates these burglars and everything like that. So what does Robingood do? Robingood, remember, steals from the poor and gives to the poorer. So I see this here as an opportunity. Now, the sister speaks up here saying that if I'm going to be doing this, she needs to be a guide for me and tell me where to go or where to go. And then this guy says, all right, well, you can go ahead and you can take him to the edge of town. So she leaves. All right, as soon as she walks out, later, skater. It's just him and me. So what do? I bolt upstairs. What am I going to do when I'm upstairs here? Here's an opportunity. Nope, I'm not reading a book. I'm stealing it. In fact, I'm going to steal absolutely everything in this guy's store. Why? Because it works. Now, eventually, I'm going to take all this stuff and I'm going to sell it. Preferably sell it back to him because I think that's sweet. So I just chill here. He comes upstairs wondering, what am I doing? I'm going to hide behind this here because he's got to see me. So he's going to move up a little bit. And I'm going to make a sprint for it. But I'm not going to make it over the railing. Crap. All right, we're going to try this one again. I'm going to hide back here. Just hang out. And then I'm going to try it one more time. This time I get to go over. And I'm going to go over here and steal a whole bunch of stuff. Well, to kind of skip ahead here, I literally steal absolutely everything out of his store by doing that. Going upstairs, and then he comes up, takes a look, and I go downstairs. And he's waiting for me, so there I go, going back upstairs. All right, so he is just about ready to come downstairs. I'm trying to steal some more stuff. You can tell it's pretty bare back here. There's really not too much. Upstairs, there's literally absolutely nothing. So I'm just at the point where I'm just running upstairs just so I can come back down here. Well, apparently he's not even paying attention. So even with him right here, I'm just going to go ahead and steal some stuff. So here's this guy who's absolutely hating thieves. Wants me to kill him. I'm stealing everything from him just so I can give to the poor. Anyway, so I completely wipe out his store. Whatever. He doesn't even realize it. Oh, there's a little coin purse. And I got the little sneak perk upgrade. Well, anyway, I finally find where I'm supposed to go, which is this place right here. And lo and behold, who is out front? Of course, we got these thieves here. So I'm going with like a little sneak attack here using the bow and arrow. Get that guy pretty quick. Now, there were two other ones. I kind of used the whole sneak approach to be able to get them out of the picture here. Now, of course, stealing everything from them. There's something else that I got from that last shopkeeper. That's something that has really helped me out quite a bit. And it's this little spell that I've got that allows me to be able to take the people that I kill and bring them back as a zombie. Now, sounds awesome, right? Why would I bring them back as a zombie? Well, you're about ready to see right here. And this is something that I think if you've got Skyrim or you are going to get it, this is something you definitely need to get. Now, remember that last shopkeeper has got it here. So you bring him back to life. All right. And then what do? You kill him again. So the whole purpose of doing this here is really to be able to level up a lot quicker, because it's not necessarily you like killing somebody that gives you the points. It's actually using your stuff. So like, for example, block. Absolutely huge. You have that with your shield, and that's really straightforward. I mean, it's there to help you block. So you keep hitting the guys with your shields over and over and over again. Your block is going to increase. With swords, now depending if you go one-handed or two-handed, you know, that's going to increase that. Eventually, you can get them to turn on, like after you hit them enough times, they'll turn on you. So I guess you can build up your armor that way, just letting them hit you, because there's a limited amount of time that they're going to be alive for. So you can see I'm just slashing away at her. She's just chilling, not doing anything. Ooh, that was a swipe across the face. Ouch. Anyway, so she's down. Like, really, this helps you out quite a bit. Like, I've leveled up a lot with some of the things that I've already done. Remember, this is like a 3-hour worth of gameplay, and I'm showing it to you in like 20 minutes. So I apologize here. That's probably what I'm going to do. Anyway, so like this last person here is really the best example of going with this all and what you will be able to do here. So I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go with my hunting bow, because remember, I want to get really good with the bow and arrow and everything. Now, what's awesome too, one shot to the head, see? Archery increases, the guy just stands there, and I'm just using my bows and arrows, or my bow and arrows. There we go. Anyway, so like, the one thing you can do about this too is when you bring him back to life, you can sneak behind him, and then you can do your sneak by just moving around, or you just attack him with the sword or something like that. So anyway, I go inside, I kill this giant spider. I didn't record it. But anyway, here's this person who is telling me that he's got this golden claw, and he's going to show me what you can do with it. Well, anyway, this guy's name is Arvel the Swift. I don't know, but this guy seems pretty shady to me. I don't know about you, but this guy is kind of creepy. Anyway, so I tell him, you give me the claw, because I'm just smart like that. And really, I was seriously going to ditch him if he just gave me the claw outright. So you can tell Robingood Sureshot's pretty shady too. Just take what he needs to get and leaves the guy there. So I figure, all right, well, I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to let him out and everything. Well, anyway, guess what he decides to do? He decides to run. So I slash at him. I'm going to chase this guy down. I probably should be sprinting at him, but or sprinting to be able to get to him, but whatever. He turns around. Whoa, epic kill. Anyway, Robingood getting that awesome kill, and I've got to do, well, I'm going to take everything I can from him. See, he's got the claw. So apparently I'm good. Oh, that's why that guy looks shady. He was an elf too. So I'm going to bring him back to life. This is like the ultimate diss right here. You mess with me, I bring you back to life. See, if I were to sneak behind him, he wouldn't do anything. Anyway, bring you back to life and kill you again with another epic kill. But anyway, so I've got the claw now at this point. Now, he told me, though, that something was super powerful, that the Nords had kept a secret, whatever. So I'm going to keep going here, and then I finally run into these skeleton dudes. I know they've got a name. I think he's like Drager or something. I don't know. Or Droger, whatever. So I gotta take these guys down, but they're just like all over me. Robingood's pretty good though. So it takes them out. Oh, one more guy shows up. I take him out too. Epic kill. Anyway, so move on, and then I see that there's some guy laying down here. This is where they come from. They got like these little crypts and everything. So this guy's restless though. He ends up being a little bit more difficult to kill. You can see he's got a lot more health, so I guess I could just sit here and shoot arrows at him. But really, I think if I kind of use some magic, that'd be kind of sweet. So we're going to go, should I do flames or sparks? I'm going to go with sparks on this one here, because electricity is awesome. Now, I'm going to be making another character eventually, like once I get done with Robingood. It's going to be just all based around magic, but that one I kind of wanted to try a little bit, because if I can get him a little bit from a distance, it's really going to help me out. Because you can see my health is really starting to wear down. So I'm going to steal everything from him too and just move on here. So going down, there's some more of these guys. These guys are pretty wicked. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm going to be probably doing another Skyrim character here as soon as I finish up with Robingood. Because there's really multiple ways you can play the game. And that's something that I like about it. You can never really play it the same way. Even from the beginning, the guy that I followed, I didn't have to follow him. I could have followed somebody else, and totally would have changed the story here. So I think that'll be kind of cool. I've already got him all down and ready to go. Got a cool name for him and a great story. But anyway, I don't want to ruin that. Okay, so I'm finally at the end here where I am supposed to be. And there's this giant, giant stone statue up here and everything like that, but there's also a chest. So I'm going to take what I can here from the chest, which is some pretty good stuff. I'm going to walk up to this. There's some awesome chanting, some wind that's lighting up, shooting at me, and I learn a word. Now this is going to come in handy a little bit later, which I'll kind of show you here. But anyway, so I'm about ready to head out, and then boom, this coffin opens, and this creeper comes out, and I am freaking out. I don't know what to do, so I do what Robingood always does when he doesn't know who you are. He will kill you and take what is yours. So apparently I have more than one shield. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start running away. I'm going to use the strategy I had on the last powerful guy. I'm going to use fire this time here, because I found out with the fire it actually takes less magicka per second. So anyway, so I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to fry him. This guy's going to be toast afterwards. Going all KFC on his butt. But anyway, so let's see. All right, so my magicka's run down, so I'm going to switch to a shield. I'm going to fight him like a real man. Now I can't fight him like a real man. I can't shoot him in the back. That's what a real man does. Alright, so anyway, got about half his life. See, there's block increase. That's awesome. Every time you get something, it helps you level up. So I don't care what it is. But this guy is good. I mean, just a couple swipes, and he's already knocked down my health. My health is that red meter below. Green is stamina, like how hard I can swing or run. And then the blue is my magic potential here. So I'm going to slice and dice away at this guy. And I'm just using a little bit of strategy because it takes a long time for him to swing that sword or that hammer that he's got there. So if I can get him to swing and move out of the way, that's really what let me kill him. Got to be faster, right? So anyway, I get this guy. I steal all his stuff, but he's got this thing called the Dragon Stone. I have no clue what it is for, but I'm going to take it because I think that it might come in handy in just a little bit. So anyway, I turn the thing in, and then I'm told to come to this guy. He's the Jarl. Now, the Jarl is like the king. This is in a whole nother town and everything. There's a lot of stuff I didn't record in the meantime. But anyway, what this guy just absolutely loves me for is the fact that his little mage guy, the guy that does magic, really needed the Dragon Stone. He was going to send me on a quest to get it, but I already had it. So I just handed it over to him. And then he says he will never forget what I did to be able to get it, whatever. And then he tells me that there's a dragon that is outside of his city. And because of my experience with dragons in the beginning, it is my job to kind of help take them down. So we're going to charge like fools going after a dragon. And I really have no idea what to expect. Because the first time I saw a dragon, I was making like Carl Lewis and I was just running away. So with this here, I really don't know what to expect. So, me going with my first-person shooter knowledge, I figure I got to go ahead. I got to run up this keep, and I have got to utilize the high ground here. So, still don't see him yet. This guy's telling me he's still around, which I kind of figured because they're not going to send me on a mission, and there is nothing there. Not like a big just kidding. All right. So, waiting for everybody else. There they are. Apparently, here's the dragon. So, I'm going to start sprinting up here. A little bit of deja vu, except no dragon kind of peeks his head through. It's kind of waiting for him to do it right here. All right. So, I'm going to go with the bow here. See what I can do against this guy. Got to get out of third-person view, though, to really be effective. So, oh, man. I just got fried by that dragon. So apparently I stay in third-person view here for a little bit. Alright, so there he is. I got a chance. And apparently I didn't realize that my arrows keep bouncing off that rock. So I kind of jump up there. I would have been so mad if I fell off. And then there was my chance to be able to shoot him. So, alright. So now this dragon's flying around. I got to find something. He is just chilling there, and I am shooting arrows at him while he is shooting fire at me. Man, I'm doing this pretty bad. So I'm going to go down here. I'm going to heal up for a little bit because I'm not going to be fighting this dragon here at half strength. Just leave it up to my guys for a little bit. That's what they're here for. Can't make me do all the work. It's just my job to get the glory. So wouldn't that be cool if that's really all you had to do? Was just hold your hand out and just move your fingers a little bit. Just like, and you're healed. Pretty sweet. Anyway. So I'm going to go at it with the bow here again. And he's flying around so fast, it's tough to get a hit on him. So finally lands. Now I'm just going to go crazy on him. I'm going to unload like nothing else, and then he gets back up. So, man, I wasted an arrow. I probably should have had more arrows going into this fight, I think. That probably would have been pretty helpful. So, anyway, I really don't know what to do at this point. Because I don't want to go back upstairs. Because if I do, he's just going to sit there and wail on me like he did before. But I can't really hit him from down here. So, gosh, this is tough. Alright, so eventually he kind of keeps flying around here. But then he's going to eventually land, which he does right here. And this is when it's time for me to absolutely unload on him. Because while he's down on the ground, that's really the best time to be able to kill him. So here I am just going at him with my bow and arrow. And then I decide to man up and switch to my sword, and I just hack away at his wing, and apparently that kills him. Now this would be cool if this is how you really died. You wiggle a little bit, and then you light on fire. So, kill my first dragon, that's pretty good. And then this little thing happens, which I, at this point, did not have any idea what it was. But I just kind of threw it off to the side and wanted to see what I could get out of the dragon here. Now, apparently, this word of power that I learned earlier, you can remember right before I killed that really, really big skeleton guy, is going to come in handy. Because now that means I can do what this dragon did, which apparently is I can do a shout, is what it's called, where I can throw people back. So that may come in handy a little bit later, just while I'm fighting people. But this guy over here just thinks I'm absolutely amazing now, because now he thinks I'm what's called a dragonborn, which means I've got the soul of a dragon, the body of a mortal, and I can do what dragons do. So he's absolutely in awe of me. I tried out a little bit later. I can shout like him, and apparently I'm the coolest guy in the world. Alright, so after he just thinks I'm the coolest person ever, then I go back to the Jarl. Remember, the Jarl is like the king, and he tells me thank you for protecting him from the dragon and his whole city. So he grants me the title of Thane, which is basically you rock, and he gives me this person, Lydia, to be like my little servant, and she's going to follow me and do whatever I tell her to, and fight and die for me, my property is what she tells me. So property is what Robingood is more worried about, protecting that. So I'm told I need to go to the Greybeards who summon me, because now they know I am a dragonborn. And so that's what I'm going to be doing in the next video here. So now that I've got Lydia, I think things are going to become a lot easier. And you can see I'm already level 12. That's because I've been building stuff up, pickpocketing. I figured you guys didn't want to see that, because that's what Robingood does. Remember, he steals. But anyway, thanks for watching.